What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Shakana Toy Reviews. Two idiots, one COVID, and a toy review. I'm Wilson. Sitting next to me is
Toast.
And next to him is
my food.
And Mr. Berg. If you hear any munching this episode, just know that it is him that is doing it.
It is me, Mr. T.
So in this episode, what are we taking a look at?
S.H.Figuarts, Ultra Instinct, Son Goku.
That's the box. Bye box. Now, you want to take the first question?
There were already two questions.
Doesn't Goku not have silver hair?
He has black hair ordinarily until he goes Super Saiyan. And there are flavors of Super Saiyan.
Flavors? I've only seen yellow and black.
So
Black's...
You've seen lemon and chocolate.
Yes.
So black's not Super Saiyan.
Okay.
Super Saiyan is yellow.
Right.
And then in the show Dragon Ball Super, he goes red and blue and silver. Silver is...
So this is the most powerful?
Ultra Instinct, yes. The most powerful.
Does he fight
until the next one?
Does he fight the Killer Instinct guys?
No.
Okay.
Now, more importantly, my question.
Yes.
Don't you have this guy already? I'm not saying that in a Bergian way, as somebody who owns multiples characters of everything.
Yes.
But I thought wasn't this guy having his face torn off by Jiren? There we go.
Jerry?
Yeah, Jerry.
Yeah, just want to call him Jerry.
Hey, Jerry.
So this is my, I think, fourth Goku.
Oh, so he's like your Bumblebee or Optimus Prime.
He's the main character.
He is the main character.
So
we'll get to this guy a little later.
He's new too?
No.
Oh, okay.
Size comparison. General comparisons.
Okay. So this, I'm sorry. This
Silver. Brand new.
General comparison is my favorite Star Wars character. It's such a dick.
Very good. I like it.
Don't touch your nose to that. It's gross.
I have to sometimes. This is a different mic. All right. So why don't we go in?
Put that on loop for hours?
Yeah.
This is my nose.
This is my nose.
I'm never getting out of here on time. We're all going to die.
So go on, Toes. Why don't you take us through
what makes him new? What, is he all new?
His boots might be reuse. Hands, maybe the face. But the pants are a new sculpt. So he's a bit battle damaged here, right? He's got a tear in the leg. He has no shirt previously, so he has come in fully clothed in both Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan Raised on Earth. He came previously battle damaged as seen here. I guess we're just going straight to comparisons. So the boots are about the same. The pants are completely different. The chest is completely different. The hands do look...
This is all sculpt, by the way.
Same.
So he's this buck, if you will, is a lot more muscular, like, or is he just flexing harder? Like,
I guess.
Doesn't it? Like this looks smaller than that one.
Actually, those biceps. Well, biceps and shoulders look the same.
Okay. I guess when I was talking buck, I just meant torso. Like torso looks different.
It's a different color.
It is certainly a different color. I think other than the sort of...
Good eye.
So he's got...
I got two of them.
He's got, and I don't know if the camera... Here we go. So here you can see he's got a bunch of sort of scratches, right? And the previous Goku, also with his torso showing, is smooth. So I think it is roughly the same torso. And we were looking just now at the shoulders, upper arm. Does look the same.
Are they painted the same?
Well, that's definitely a different upper arm.
Yeah, look at that right there compared to the other one. Or is it just switched? Are they slightly bent? One slightly bent the other way?
No.
We're not going to find out that he got two left arms.
Oh, no.
So most of it is new.
Okay.
So,
Summary.
there are two Dragon Ball noobs.
Yep.
Yeah.
How is the sculpt compared to what he's supposed to look like?
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying.
Like the shell.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, how would I, if I Google this guy, look at a picture of a animation cell, go, fuck yeah, that's exactly right.
Right.
As opposed to, why does he have silver hair? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Well, the big thing would be the silver hair.
Okay, well, paint and sculpt is where we start again.
Right. Jesus. The big thing about Ultra Instinct is the silver hair and the non-traditional Saiyan hairstyle. Ordinarily, the hair is more upright in Super Saiyan. So this is more kind of flowy. Anyway. But the big thing, there's always a fight. And he loses for most of it.
Okay.
Until his shirt comes off. And then he wins.
Because they're distracted by his boobies?
I don't know. But
Have you watched the show?
yes.
Okay.
Yep.
But you don't know why he wins.
Whenever the shirt comes off.
He wins. That's how it is in real life with real men.
The only exception was Boo. He still had his shirt on for that. So,
Who? Oh my god, dude. We could, you know,
Majin Buu.
we should do a roundtable on just Dragon Ball where he tries to teach us about it. Because I've already got a million fucking questions that don't even relate to this goddamn review.
I'm following you with the hair.
I
Because the
like...
yellow guy has like,
Yes.
and that guy's got more of a, yeah, I'm with you.
It's very vertical.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
And longer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also true.
Yeah. Has a tail sometimes, yes?
Sometimes.
Yeah, son.
Nailing it.
No, a lot
So-
more.
Hadouken.
I like Battle Damage Goku in general. The torn pants, the shirtless look. Great. Because I can put other Goku heads onto this one if I wanted to swap things around. Like I said, I have, I think, 4 now. But I do like the Ultra Instinct look. He has some very cool moments in Dragon Ball Super as Ultra Instinct. So I can set up some stages
Badass.
with other figures.
I believe it.
Very, very badass. Does that answer your question?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
Is the hair painted or sculpted in silver?
Let me see. I took his face off earlier. And I had an answer at the time.
I could,
Travolta.
I could eat a peach for days.
So here we go. It's actually...
Dude. That's been our best common known reference since Nell.
Feeling like going to tie in the way. People laugh.
It's painted. It's
I love tonight so much!
the hair, both the back and the front piece are fuck, I lost the word.
Painted.
No. Molded
Molded.
skin tone and then painted silver.
Oh.
Then the silver is very well done because I thought from my vantage point that it was molded silver.
Is there usually a problem doing silver paint? As opposed to like a gold.
Maybe
No.
eventually with shipping.
I don't know. I've never noticed. Like if they do chrome, there's a problem, but straight up silver, not usually. But I don't know too much about how those guys are put together.
Right.
And I was
Do you
assuming
want to handle him at all?
I've played with the other ones.
Oh, okay.
But I've never pulled his face off or his hair off, so I didn't know.
That's part of the fun.
When you take this knife and when you stab it in their leg, then you turn it so the wound doesn't close. One of the best
A
things.
broken arrow is a stolen missile.
You're killing it tonight.
Oh my god.
Dude, you are fucking killing it tonight.
How is the paint on his face?
Excellent.
It looks good.
It does look good.
But they normally do good painting on the face, right?
They do. And this
Yeah.
is one of the faces. We'll get to the other faces
Spoilers.
later.
And he doesn't have an eye problem though, like the one guy did on your one face, right?
No.
Right. Okay. Jared.
Yes. Jerry.
And is his torso painted or highlighted at all?
Not that I can tell. So there is, like I was saying earlier, there's some
Shading
sort of
inside.
well, there's gouges. So he has
Right.
been through some fight, and that is sculpt alone. It hasn't been washed. There is no airbrushing for shadows that I can tell.
That's cool. Those little scars or whatever, like little notches in his skin, look really good.
Because
Really good.
this guy has
Yes.
definition and stuff
Yes.
painted on.
Right.
Spoiler. I'm holding the other. I'm holding.
No, we saw it already. We saw
Yeah, but for
nobody.
people who
mentioned
don't
it.
know what I'm doing,
Right.
We saw earlier.
Yeah.
this is a train wreck.
It is, now that I think about it.
So, Nick Cage's girlfriend, wife, gets murdered by this crazy cult, and he goes on this acid trip.
It's not Wicker Man.
No, and he eventually builds his own like battle axe, and goes and kills them all.
That wasn't me. That had to be somebody else. I've never heard of that movie.
It's amazing.
Sounds amazing.
I think it's called Mandy, but I can't remember.
Mandy.
So this is what Berg was talking about. Here we've got some shading on the torso. This torso does not.
Yeah.
Just edit that in where appropriate.
Yeah, that's Mandy. I haven't seen that though. Sorry, I'm just
Just leave it all in.
Anyway,
We're gonna find out who really watches the show and why.
and while we're here, let's have a shout out to Michael McLaughlin. Michael thumbs up every video, so good job, Mike.
That's awesome. That's even more than I do.
Super fans.
I think the blue looks excellent. There's a lot of angles, and it catches the light in different ways to give it both light and dark. I don't think there's any shading there either, but there's so much sculpt that it makes it look like there is. The pants do have some shading. You can see clearly right in here, darker patches. You got some light going on just above the knee. All these folds down in here. And then the boots, pretty standard, like the other Gokus. There's
They're
got some
nice.
scuffing on there too.
Nice straight lines. I'm impressed with the paint and sculpt.
Just not the show.
I'm sorry. No. I watched one episode in
Should have shown you a movie.
1999, 2000, because the previous 3 years of me not giving a fuck about it was not good enough. So I watched part of an episode and literally nothing happened for 20 minutes as they are floating around rocks, building up their powers. And he told me I had to wait till the next
Save it.
episode
Save it.
for them to do anything.
I once bought mail order VHS tape, and it got 4 episodes of Powering Up.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Should
Continue.
have watched the movie instead.
I will someday.
Okay.
I've got a lot of free time now.
Less now.
I have a lot of free time now. So the paint and sculpting
Paint and sculpt.
are amazing.
So his head is on a ball joint. Moves down. The neck is also on a joint. He doesn't get much up. I think actually the hair gets in the way. The back of the head runs into the neck. There is a slight butterfly, like Jerry before. Disc up. Does rotate all the way around.
The best, Jerry. The best.
Double jointed elbows. He has swivel and hinge wrists. So they go. There's more movement back than there is forward. So it goes about that far back. Waist movement. Torso. He's got crunch over and back.
It's so quiet.
I know.
This is the sound of plastic moving against plastic.
Oh wow, he can split pretty good, huh?
One leg better than the other, I think.
Now, I did just notice that there's a hole in the knee there and on the back, and the other one isn't. So it's like two different legs, right? Or is that a piece over?
One is a left leg, one is a right leg.
Oh, well, sometimes they just flip them, don't they? So don't they just mirror them? Except for the upper part?
There are different sculpts if you paid attention during the sculpt part.
Just too busy thinking about face off.
Double jointed knees.
They get good range.
No boot swivel.
No, boot swivel.
Because of the different sculpted legs,
Of course.
his legs go up at different angles.
Okay.
If that matters to anyone, it does not to me.
I really need one leg to be better than the other, so that works well.
It's fantastic. Like I said, there's no boot swivel, but his feet are on ball hinges. They can swivel around. They can tilt. And back.
Nice.
Back and up.
He's got toe, right?
Is him moving around? He does have toe. Did I not?
Very nice.
I missed that.
Beautiful. So typical S.H.Figuarts, Figma, all that kind of
Yes.
stuff. Right.
Yes.
Starting with accessories, these are his
Alternate faces.
Yes.
So we have gritted teeth, we have stoic face, and stoic face looking slightly to the side.
And how the eyes look on that one, I can't see them all from here.
Sharp.
Yeah, so they're good.
Very good.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I love that you said stoic.
He also comes with an assortment of hands,
Hadouken!
Gripping hands, other kind of posing,
fists,
like martial arts hands.
energy hands, sort of claw hands.
Energy hands.
Yes. He also comes with this.
Whoa.
What the fuck is that?
Dude, that's the coronavirus right there. We found
No,
it. We
no,
found it.
it
Yeah,
doesn't
look at
look-
that. That's what the cell looks like.
No, it's got nipples on it.
Oh.
It's got reverse. It's got no, not.
If
It's
you
got
get-
reverse nipples.
No.
No, it does.
They're standard nipples.
I don't know what we're
I
talking
don't know
about.
what you're
now.
talking about.
All right.
The nipples are touching the ball, though. They're not pointing away
Well,
from
you
it.
can
Yeah,
see one.
okay.
You could see one right there.
He's talking about the virus.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What is that? Is that his Ultra Instinct power up?
Kamehameha. Yes. So
Excuse me, what?
Come again?
Kamehameha.
Cream of something guy?
Yes.
Wait,
So-
that's the name of the move or the ball? And I'm asking seriously.
Both.
Both. Okay.
Yes.
Fair enough.
You
Sorry.
actually have to build this out of the box. So all of these sticks come separate, and there's shapes and keys in the ball. So each stick fits into a specific slot within the energy ball.
I like that design.
Yeah, but how difficult was it?
It
to get
was
in?
a little bit of a pain in the ass because I got to the end, I had one stick left, and it did not fit the key, and I'm like, where did I fuck up?
Yeah.
Did you fuck up?
Yeah. The pieces are so small, the tips. You can see one of the shapes there. They're so small, it can be difficult to tell which goes into which hole.
Are these fragile feeling too? Were you worried about breaking these?
I wasn't.
Okay,
They're a little bit bendy. So
Okay.
They've got some give.
that's good.
I won't be afraid of breaking it until after I've already broken it.
Fair enough.
It fits
Oh.
into his hands.
Oh,
Is it sculpted
you
to fit
coulda
into his
just-
hands, or
like
does he
this.
just hold it?
you could have just said his chimichanga was a bowling, like his bowling ball. That's what it looks like. His bowling ball. Yeah. No.
Is it
It's not
sculpted?
something I ever would have said.
Is it sculpted to fit into his hands one way, or he just holds it for friction?
It's friction based.
Okay. Can you hold it out, fireball style?
No, because there's no stand individual for
But
Kamehameha.
can you put his hands?
And the ball doesn't connect to his hands in any way. So the answer is no.
So I'll do it later.
Yeah. Go for it. So here we have him with a broken Spider-Man and a shittily painted Poe Dameron. He actually scales pretty well with Poe and not Marvel Legends.
I would agree. I would love to see the book where the cartoon where he rips Spider-Man's arm off.
All right. So now we're finally down to the bottom line.
How much does this guy cost?
I don't.
Like $60 or something?
Yeah,
like
somewhere in there.
the regular price.
Regular price.
So I'm going to give this guy a 4.5 out of 5.
Nice.
He looks awesome. He moves awesome. His accessories are awesome, and as far as I can tell, perfect for the character. The one thing I'd kind of want is nothing. I can't think of anything else that you would need for this guy from what limited I know. And the fact that you can swap the other guy's heads on and have like buff normal Gohan but beat up, or Goku, well, I don't know, the G guy.
Close enough.
But yeah, I'm super impressed. Really dig them. If I like Dragon Ball Z, I would buy every goddamn one of these things.
Which is funny because you don't like superhero figure arts either.
I don't. The shoulder joints look awful in some poses, but they move really nice and they're consistent through the entire. Every guy I've seen, which admittedly is like 6, 7, 8,
Limited.
they're all consistent and look consistent. Whereas some of the Revoltech guys, like, I have weird knee points.
Yeah.
I don't.
Right.
But what?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
But they're all sculpted similarly, so they look good together. And they're fun to play with. And I really dig the fact that they have crazy puffy pants that are super articulated. Because usually the articulation on that type of stuff is just not good or looks terrible. Puffy pants.
I'm going to be honest here. In this review, the thing I've thought the least about is the actual toy. I've been obsessing over like Nick Cage movies and just other things because it's been so fun. But I've been watching and I know what kind of toy he is, and obviously, so I'm giving him a 4.5 out of 5. Other than the fact that I don't like the property or the character or the show from what I've seen or anything about Dragon Ball, the fans, the people who made the show. Just wanted to see if I could get a reaction out of them, dude. So yeah, no, 4.5, but it's a great toy and definitely worth picking up if you're already in for this line or you're just a huge Dragon Ball fan. I think this is a nice addition to your collection. I like the way he looks with his softball, bowling ball, whatever. His Kimmy Chimichanga, right?
Yep.
Perfect. All right, and finally Toast.
It's going to be unanimous. 4.5 out of 5.
Very nice.
What would have made him 5?
A stand.
That's something I forgot to mention.
Really?
A stand for
what?
for the effect.
No.
Right?
No, stand
No.
for the figure.
Oh, really?
Also,
Sorry.
so airbrushing on the torso.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, when comparing him with previous Gokus, I would have liked a bit more torso paint. Also, I've been going through a bunch of stands lately as I change my display. Figure arts don't ordinarily come with stands, but I wish they did.
Now, for those who haven't been paying attention, this is a different figure's head on the figure we're reviewing's body.
Is it
I just
same
wanted to
face?
point. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to point that out because I
What-
just now realized it.
Is it? Can you swap the faces with the different hairs?
Yeah.
I'd like to apologize to Toast
Yeah,
for the shit we pulled today during this episode.
it's so good.
It's only during his toys that I really go insane.
That's true. I will say that is true. You go mean on mine.
Because your toys suck.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you made it through the whole episode. If you didn't, that's fine too. You're not listening now. So thanks for watching. All the social media stuff is in the show notes. And until next time, Mr. Burke,
I miss you guys.
I miss you too. It's been so fun. For the other guy?
Well, this is where he beats Jerry.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Poor Jerry, man.
It's
Doesn't
rough.
deserve that. Well, I saw they were doing another Jerry who's also powered up.
Battle
Right.
damaged.
Oh,
Yes.
battle damaged?
Yes.
Okay. Are you gonna...
Weeby.
He is also shirtless.
Yeah.
Wait.
Then who
So who-
wins?
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Gotta watch the show.
Where's this show on?
What episode out of the 500 Dragon Ball episodes is it?
Is
so I
this
can
sub
just
or
skip
dub?
to it.
I prefer subtitles.
Is it available dubbed?
It is.
Okay.
I don't know that you want to watch that.
It's not bad.
Huh?